I absolutely love using Supermaven as an alternative to GitHub Copilot. So I've got this loaded up here inside of Neovim. I just want to show you what this looks like here. So on line 15, if I want to add a line above here, I want to complete the rest of this if branch. Look how fast that completes a suggestion. It's just instantaneous. And if I want to go a different route like dot and A here, look how fast it suggests something else entirely. In fact, it's going to suggest the exact same thing here, just using a different API. So I could complete that there. And then maybe I want to come down a few lines here and do the same thing down here. So here's another thing I like. If it generates a completion and I don't want all of it, I can use Alt and Right, and I can just accept the parts I want, stop wherever I'm done. Look how fast it suggested the next part there. It was almost instantaneous. In fact, it looked like it took the end of the line there, but that was a comment actually. It actually regenerated as the cursor was moving down to the next line. So that's pretty cool. So of course I can complete this here and maybe I'm done. So I can do my end here and I'm done. It's just incredibly fast. All right, so now let me show you how fast this is here. So it's just going to suggest some code. I'm going to tab through it. Look how fast all of this tabs to completion. Look how much code it's generating. A lot of lines, multi-line in a lot of cases, and it's just boom, 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 boom. And then another thing I like about this, let's just come up here. Let's just say I was typing this line here, and I put a then here and forgot to put the exists check in here. So let's just say I want to come back here and add in, watch this when I type a parenthesis to open this up here. Look how fast that works. And then also take note, there was more to the line beyond where the cursor is at. It kept that, the then there, and it added in what I wanted to add in. So you can make a change to a line right in the middle of the line and it'll generate completions. And that's in stark contrast to something like Copilot, where it pretty much only works at the end of a line to generate the rest of that line or subsequent lines. All right, and one more thing. If I jump up here, I want a long line to be generated. So watch what happens here when I add a line below this comment here. Okay, that was pretty fast, but it's not as long as I wanted to. Let's say we go a different route. Let's do something else at the start. Okay, and let's do this. So did you notice it was moving from left to right there? So it's streaming the response back. It's not waiting for the entire completion. And so the neat thing is when you start to get parts of those back, and that's not long enough there to tell the difference, but yeah, you can see right there, there's a little slow draw from left to right. And so the neat thing is you can start to review the very first part of the completion, see if it's what you want. If it's not, you can just start typing to make changes to that, and it's going to generate the next completion. And again, you can see that streamed response. So that streamed response, yes, it's only saving about a second, but it's saving a second each time you generate a new completion. And so each time here, we're not waiting a long amount of time to get the next completion. And that adds up at the end of the day. If you're using this a lot to tab through a function and write something and you want to review each step, it's nice to have that snappy response and not have to wait 1 second every time you want the next completion. So those are some of the features I love about Supermaven. And if you want the website here, this is the company, supermaven.com. And I should mention, everything I've done here was using the free tier. I didn't have to pay for this plan. They also have pricing for pro plans if you want more features beyond this. But for right now, just to try it out, you don't even need to pay for it. You can get everything I'm showing you free right out of the box. In fact, it looks like it's free forever. And if you find out you like it, well, maybe then you can go with the pro plan, get the extra features, or just know that you're supporting them. All right, so let me know in the comments down below. Have you tried Supermaven out before? Do you use GitHub Copilot? Have you tried both? What are your thoughts about it? Or are there other tools like this that you prefer, maybe Tab 9? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think is best, especially if I haven't tried it out yet. I'd love to try this stuff out, see what I think of it, maybe do some more videos in the future.